Sorry about that. So I'm probably going to do 2 of these, and it's basically going to be with the power with the key on. Probably put some circuit breakers in on some of the circuits. Obviously, there's not a lot of circuits in this. The lighting has to be power on all the time, so I may just put a fuse holder off there, and I'm going to build a bracket. I'm going to put 2 of these, because one is going to be for powering things on the 12-volt side, and then this is going to jump to, I may put all the things together on one. I don't know, but I think I showed you this already. This is the power, transformer that goes from 12-volt down to 6-volt, and the output is 30 amps. So that should run just about everything. Like I said, I'm probably going to leave the blower motors alone and leave them 12 volts and just maybe not put them as high. Another guy said he's been using them and it's been fine the way it is. I'll trust that. That being said, I have the option of just switching over to 6-volt, because if I do get 2 of these and I put 6-volt items on separate fuses, it's just this powering this, and then I can put all my separate circuits in. So I'm not lumping everything together and it doesn't have a fuse. So, and I may only use this for 6-volt, because really the 12-volt stuff is not a lot of stuff. So I shall see. It depends. I'm seeing what I think at this point, but it shouldn't be too big of a deal. I could technically put the headlights on this, and then when I shut the key off, the lights would shut off no matter where, what position they're in. So that interests me, but you never know with the movies. They like to leave that on, and then you have to leave the key on, and then if you may kill the battery, possibly. Anyway, I'm going to have a solution using this lighter, because I bought one of these lighters, I broke it, then I just bought the element itself, I broke that, and this is all in, trying to figure it out. But this thing here will fit right into the original socket. But my thing is, it doesn't fit this because they put a metric thread here, and this is a standard thread, like 3/16 or something stupid. I ended up taking, I test fitted it already, but this is the original one, and there's nothing wrong with mine in particular. Now mine is going to get hotter, so that's the only thing I don't know if that thing's going to melt in there. And granted, the whole thing will fit in here, but this thing has the connection. This thing will screw on. It's actually technically stripped. So like I may even just use the whole thing anyway. But this is definitely more bulletproof. But you can get it off, but like it kind of spins independently inside there for some reason, and you really can't get this like super tight. Unless, I kind of do get it tight enough, but then if you keep playing with it, sorry, 1 second. So see, it just keeps going, but if I go like kind of hold it sideways, you can tell the threads are tight, but then it still rotates. So I don't know if it's just something that they make it so, it doesn't bind, so because they were worried about that. But this all fits in the exact same way now. And that's the original one. And the original, this one here, only this metal one, because I bought another one that was a black plastic one, and it was $1 cheaper. Ended up being, I kept getting, this particular outer diameter here was getting stuck inside the hole there. This one here will fit in this one. I've already bought one of these, $7. This fucking thing has cost me $21 so far, roughly. So, but I like to make things kind of, do something cheap, but make it look original if I can. So I'm really proud of the ignition switch. That came out really good. I'm very happy about that. It good help to have a friend that has a lathe, and he was even able to knurl the brass nut on the outside. But who'd think you'd be able to, shave down that brass, a big brass nut down to a round piece, that fits perfectly in the dashboard. Came out real good, so I'm happy. Getting there. A few more bits of wiring. I got to drain the oil, and then I might be able to fire this thing up very soon.